Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Mighty Misfit Menagerie. This time, hopefully, with audio. Or
I see it.
It's not hitting the red when I speak, so I don't know if it is working.
I have a limiter on it. Yeah, there's a limiter so that it doesn't do that.
Are you trying to make it hit the red?
No.
Well, as I was saying before, the sound so rudely dipped out on us. It's been a few weeks since we have done Wild Beyond the Witchlight, a foray into this Fey ancestral realm beyond the reaches of the material plane. And as such, before we jump into what is sure to be, I guess it's the Fey, so perhaps not bloody, but maple syrupy and oil
glitter.
can based.
Yeah.
Yes, glitter. Thank
There's
you.
lots of
Maple
glitter.
syrup,
Disaster.
Yes.
together.
Yep. That's never going away.
I'm disappointed because now everybody missed the whole jokes about Margarita hitting Jake with a shoe and like everything that. Sorry, y'all.
They were there. They just couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
But as for what has been missed, and what we can expect this evening, I'll turn it to our correspondent on the scene, Helena.
Thank you, Coulter. Yes, last week we found many problems, including a bunch of unsupervised children that we are now, we're not responsible for them, but like we're with them and we're working with them. We're making them little killers. It's ethically gray, and that's where we like to play. So we just found Will of the Wild, and he has 3 buddies with him. He's also missing like 11 of his friends. They're all under the hags' imprisonment or employ, same thing. So he's like, hey, let's team up and take her down. And we're like, okay, yeah, we're always down to team up to take a hag down. So we make a plan. It's very carefully wrought. The kids are going to go make a distraction. They're going to get the tin soldiers and the scarecrows.
Oh,
You're going to get them away.
Remember the plan.
Remembers. Sure.
I just want to do it.
So they were going to go do that, and we were going to get some candy, which we did. Mission accomplished. We got candy. We got a meeting with the hag. Just as immediately as soon as she showed up, though, Solstice attacked her. So
Solstice was a little triggered.
recap. We have a friend in the kitchen. You made a friend in the kitchen?
No, we made a friend with one of the candy-selling goblins, and then he has a friend in the kitchen who I was on the way to help rescue when the hag showed up. And then when the hag showed up, Solstice flew off the handle.
I
Yes.
just remember to have a giant head.
Oh, there was somebody with an apple head and a maggot that was eating his brain.
Yeah.
That's the one who
Yes.
we befriended.
And we didn't help that person because they seemed happy with the maggot.
Well, yeah, he was very happy with the maggot, but we were going to help his friend who's trapped in the kitchen.
Of course.
Yes.
Anybody who's trapped, we're going to help.
Yes.
So just before we hop straight into initiatives, as kind of a reminder of your environment, apologize if you're watching episodes back to back. You may already have this from the last one, but for everybody at the table, when you entered into this area here, we can probably pop on the map there.
But someone's due.
I'm sorry. Okay, when you entered into this area up here, which maybe the ping will show up. The chamber is nestled between walls of twisted roots, through gaps in which you can see the eerily beautiful woodland surrounding you. A closed wooden door stands opposite the root bridge that leads into this room, in the center of which are 4 armchairs encircling a small table laid out for a tea service. A painted wooden box, 3 feet on the side, rests in a corner. A crank protrudes from it, causing it to resemble an oversized jack-in-the-box. That is the room that all of you, the 3 of you are in presently, looking at Jeltra, Percy, and Cade. I wanted to call you Khan for a second. Cade. And then obviously we have our little... remind me, Percy, are you in this little group cluster, or were you over by the Jack-in-the-Box?
I'm by the Jack in the Box.
And so your hamster's probably over here. You tell me.
Oh, it's like, what is going on? Yeah, probably.
Magic.
The next room where our sneaky folks, including Chucklehead and our dagger-throwing compatriot,
Darts.
dart throwing compatriot. You could probably do daggers too. I have faith in
I
you.
could, yes. I mean, that's more of a professional thing. You know what I mean? Like, I do that for my job. I don't bring that into my personal life. Yeah.
Very fair, very fair. Had entered into the workshop. Here, flickering lanterns illuminate a cluttered workshop filled with soft ambient music produced by bells and chimes. Parts of toys are heaped on the tables, leering dolls' heads, half-built rocking horses, unpainted wooden balls, and the stuffed limbs of soft toys. A stove in the back of the room holds a saucepan melting metal. There 3 doors exit the workshop, and 2 storefront windows overlook the market outside. 3 young children are gathered around a wooden work table. The eldest, a drow boy, prances on top of the table with a bar of soap in one hand, while a halfling girl and a human girl giggle at his audacity. That is, of course, until the door opens. A little old woman totters forward. She wears grimy, old-fashioned shawl, and her skin looks like gnarled bark.
Yeah.
A large iron key protrudes from her back, ticking rhythmically as it rotates. As she walks, she reaches back with both hands and twists it a few more times, setting it back into motion. It speeds up for a moment upon seeing the drow boy on the table, but as he looks immediately frightened, hopping off, cowering the 2 girls, it slows back to a pleasant pace as she sees Chucklehead and
Cody.
The one normal name is the one that I was having trouble with.
It's spelled weird.
It is. It's Chucklehead and Cody. A smile comes upon her face. The door opened to that parlor where the rest of you stand. And she says, in a voice reminiscent of crunching leaves, "Sit down, children. Let's have some tea." Before
Oh, yeah.
you attack.
I will end you!
Roll initiative.
I'd just like to point out
one's
that
gonna
I
be good
feel
to
like
me.
the other children are laughing at the audacity of the Drow child because he's like 72.
He's 11.
Can we go 1 week without just one?
I'm not going to go into the further conversation unless you would like to have it.
No.
For all intents and purposes, he's an 11-year-old drow boy.
With audacity.
With audacity.
With audacity.
Which is a fantastic free sound editing software if anybody ever needed one.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah. Delta?
3.
Oh, okay. I like it. I like it.
I rolled a natural 1, so it's immediately going into the dice jail.
At least you're getting that fucker out of the way.
Right? It's like, darn.
17.
I'm going to put you as Nikki on here. Percy?
5.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm
I rolled
liking
a
how
3.
this is
I'm like, we're starting strong.
Yeah.
Good times, Percy.
Yes, queen. Get that
I do
initiative.
focus on the wind-up toy.
Fair. That's
Cody.
21.
21. All right.
At least you're in the room. In the room where it happens.
17.
Thank you. Not Solstice.
That's it.
All right. Who would like to go first between Solstice and Nikki?
Solstice is charging in there, so I feel like
Great.
Solstice should have
Thank
the
you. I agree.
And let's see what everybody else in the room is doing.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, you thought she was allowed?
Cowering in fear?
All the fucking
I would just like to
scarecrows.
point out that
Scarecrows and stuff.
we're in danger. This was
I'm in
distinctly
danger.
not the plan.
I mean, it's close.
At the start of the combat, as your cry rings out, there is what sounds off in the distance like a clattering of pots and pans,
Thank goodness.
hoots and hollers, immediately followed by a haunting, piercing screech that is then echoed and expands as more voices join the screeching, and this is all happening to your left if you're facing the map.
Can I make like a reflexive deception roll to be like, our army has arrived?
On your turn.
I
You
should
are.
do
Oh wait, hang on. You're first. It's your turn.
I should not do that. My deception is not very good.
But you're so proud of the fact that you can lie now, so
I am,
you probably
I am.
would do it anyway.
And technically, is it a lie? I mean, an army of 3 children is yet an army still. Yes.
What constitutes?
If you wanted to make that believable, I would need a roll.
Can I do performance? I did act in the carnival.
Yeah, I'll let you do performance.
Okay. And is this my action?
It's
Technically like a free action, right?
It's a free action. Just talk and I'll give it to you.
Point of order, an army is an organized military force equipped for fighting on land. So this is not an army because they are not equipped.
We don't know what they brought.
We did not equip them.
But
So
they
they're our
equipped
army.
themselves.
So are we part of their army?
I'll say my allies as opposed to army.
Okay.
Here's the question: do they like Cody?
No one
Are
likes
they
it.
actually?
Except for Solstice.
You grow.
That's a nat 20, so 24?
Nice.
Interesting.
I inspired you.
By proximity.
It's like, I love it when that man goes against the plan.
As you go against the plan.
Right? Right? You love that.
Yes. Yes. I love everything about this definite man.
Man unicorn.
Oh boy. Okay.
Manicorn?
What's happening?
I know.
Does she have like a class feature where all performance checks done against her are like instantly reversed and I rolled like a -4?
No, but she also got a 20.
Oh.
Not a nat 20 though. So
Well, if mine was 20 plus 4.
okay, so her 20 is below, and she stops in her walking as you see the key beginning to slow, and an angry grin replaces her hosting grin. All right, so that's how we're going to play today. And that's going to bring us still to your turn.
That exceeds her 6 seconds of banter.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
I should have thought farther ahead
Well,
of what I was gonna do.
this is actual.
Is this the granny or is she on the map?
Yeah, she's right here.
That's her.
It's the draft.
Because that was the draw that was on the
And are
table.
these 10-foot squares?
The squares themselves are 10 foot, yes. He's hiding off in a corner.
And you think the doll heads would creep me out the most in this room? Like, all the other pieces are fine.
Oh, you guys haven't had a time to look around yet. It
I
gets
know. Oh god.
Evan, I'm
not
gonna cast
even doing
Zephyr Strike and then why does that close the whole sheet?
I don't know.
Then Darty Dart.
Ooh.
Okay, that was cocked for sure. 18 plus 8, 26.
We'll hit.
All right. I will also use my Hunter's Mark ability, Favored Foe. Right, I should have called Sharp Shot, but I didn't. That would have been a little smart. So it's 10 plus another D4 for Favored Foe. 13, and then F it. I'll Zephyr Strike for another D8.
All right, so how much damage is that? Apologies.
13 plus 7, 20.
All right.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Oh, sorry.
And sorry.
I haven't played this character in a minute.
Okay, I need... What was your first to hit and your second to hit? I apologize. My brain short-circuited there for a
So the
second.
first one was 26 to
Hits.
hit.
Okay, and the second one was...
So I've only hit once.
Okay,
And then an additional 2 for my Swarm.
okay.
So 22 damage all in all. And then I can't take a second attack because I did a bonus action spell. So it's bonus action. I will move back towards the door so that my love is running past me as she rounds on me.
I had a question and it's gone, so we're good. All right, that's gonna bring us down to your love.
Okay, I would like to move 30 feet closer to the hag. I shall fire my longbow at it because I'm very far away, sadly.
Should be right there. Right, 30.
I think so.
Which is the 20. Duh. I'm forgetting how to roll things. That's a 19.
Jake, can you just open that door for a second? It's a weird noise, and I just want to make sure they didn't do something crazy.
Investigate.
Investigate.
Investigation stuff. Okay, go ahead. Then we're good. Yeah.
No, stay out, Pepper.
Okay, repeat that. Solstice.
19 on my
Fantastic. That
longbow.
will hit.
Okay, so then that's gonna do 3 whole damage.
Thanks, Rockelman. The hags need all the help they can get. So 3.
3 damage. I reach to my horn and hum a tune and cast ensnaring strike on her as a bonus action. Nothing happens right now.
Okay. With that, the arrow, just like the darts, seemed to stick into her as if they were hitting a wall of wood. And she,
Mine is magical.
yeah.
Okay.
And as that happens, she looks down and just drops it on the ground and looks back up at you. Doesn't seem like they did less damage. That is how they landed.
She's made of wood. Set her on fire.
Light her up. Light her up.
That is going to bring us from Solstice down to Cade.
We are.
Cade.
Sorry.
Cade is gonna move 30 feet in.
Deception blast.
What Drake Judy wants to do.
Put you roughly there.
Wait.
You need to be just
I
inside.
think
the-
cultures are also helping.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
His computer's probably stronger than ours.
Can I go? I need to be within 60 feet of her.
10,
You are
20,
within 60
30,
feet of her.
40. Yeah.
Cool. Then I would like to, for my safety, move back like 10.
Oh, no.
Wait, no.
Perfect.
Sorry, Hank. I'm making this worse for you.
Perfect.
I apologize.
Ran in.
If you have movement left, you should get behind the stove for cover.
Or behind one of the tables.
Scared.
Cade's probably just gonna huddle up close
All right.
to, but near Cody.
Yeah,
together.
Let's get real close together.
Can't be anything wrong with that.
Just see her go back up a little bit, but I'm gonna point and then whisper dissonant whispers
Ooh.
at second level.
I was like, melodies, that's
Okay, so
different.
from her, you need what kind of save?
A wisdom save, and I need her to fail it if possible.
Okay,
If you don't mind,
I'd like
let me
to
see what I can do.
request that she fail it as well.
16?
That beats, yeah. But she still takes half 3d6.
In 4th level. There's the on 4th level. I still don't have 2 attacks.
I would love a second attack. For my birthday?
Yeah.
What's that going to be?
Ooh, for our anniversary, we'll get each other extra attack.
16, so she takes 8 damage. And then that was a second level. And then what does that look like as I'm just humming to myself and pointing at her?
You see her whole body start to like shake, and a crack starts to form from her cap down her forehead as the
Oh no.
key spinning in her back comes to a complete stop.
Oh no.
I'm gonna look at Cody. We're doing it. It's working. The plan is working. Uncle Ben and Uncle
Is this
Jerry
the plan?
Uncle Ben and Uncle Jerry are very proud, and they say you're gonna do great. And they give you bardic.
Oh.
Nice.
What's your bardic up to? 6? Or still D4?
I believe it's a 6, but let me triple check.
I got to move some things around because you all got stuff.
D6 now, yeah. And
All the
then
doll parts are going to animate.
I would.
What the hell in the universe?
The kid would shit his Donald Duck pants and run.
Donald Duck pants means you're not wearing pants. You're just gonna
was
grab
just
it
gonna-
and poop on the butt. Just like a bunch of little balls.
Cocoa Puffs.
It's
That's what we used to call me.
fine.
My sister and buddy.
Cocoa Puffs all over the floor. Bye.
Goodness.
All right. Anything else, buddy?
That's it.
She lets out a shriek that racks the walls, and you can hear all of the toy parts rattle. And in the distance, you hear what sounds like the motion of metal clanking against wood.
No.
We're in trouble. We might be in trouble, everybody.
Hopefully that sound is going to kill Will.
Percy, can you do me a favor and roll a d4?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Rolling.
It's a trap.
If we unionize, he can't bully us any longer.
Unionize the
One.
room. The hag?
1?
Yeah.
Out for, oh, that was not even, that was probably on there. Out from her chest, a little door opens in the fabric, and a red cap comes tumbling forward as the wheel on her back begins to slowly speed up and regain momentum.
Unnatural.
The wheel in the sky keeps on turning.
The wheel in the hag keeps on turning.
Yeah.
All right, and
I
she
would
is
like to use my bardic inspiration to nope that.
Shield.
unfortunately it just happens. It just happens when you piss her off.
Wait,
Good.
So if she
So
gets
she's
mad, she
pissed
births
off.
the red cap.
Through her anger.
She births her
Somebody
righteous
get me.
motherhood.
Advantage is what I need.
She points at the closest of you,
Which is solstice.
is Solstice. You're throwing him under the bus. And
We've gotten ours.
Solstice, I'm gonna need you to roll a wisdom save.
All right.
did I bardic the wrong person?
Wisdom save 17.
Okay.
All right, you succeed. You see her point as this sickening green ray starts to weave through the air towards you, and hair begins to sprout from your limbs as you feel them shortening, but you push it off. The hair falls to the ground, and whatever she was trying to do has not taken hold of your form.
You won't shape my body, hag!
She screeches again.
Even though a hag has already shaped your body.
That is her move. So this red cap is going to rush forward.
Oh no, it gets a
He
turn
gets a
already.
turn on the turn it was
That's
created.
rad.
That's
Oh.
rough.
Dang it.
Oh, do I need to make a concentration for the saving throw? Because
You haven't
I'm.
taken any damage yet.
Oh, okay.
That is going to be a 10 to hit.
No,
All right. And a 10 to hit.
no.
Okay. I really like that Roll20 has a dark mode, but now these letters are showing up as black text in gray boxes. I can't. What is that? Okay, so both of them miss as it attacks you in a rage and fails. And that is going to bring us from Scabatha, Granny Nightshade, down to Percival.
Oh, you're still in the group?
He's just far away.
I'm gonna
Just born red cap.
I'm gonna hear all this and then ten,
Jesus.
15.
Again? You're the best.
We get it. You don't like our characters.
Not only did he kill me in my own goddamn tournament,
That was the point.
You walked in the room and did 20 damage off the bat, and then we're like, oh, also add 2 to that.
it was actually, I was gonna say it was 20.
I gotta give her a fighting chance, man. She's my granny.
Not gonna like turn 2.
She's not my granny.
Okay, do that, and then I'm going to pull out my wand of web. And can I get a dex saving throw, please?
From the red cap or Scabatha?
Gavith.
All right. Miss Nightshade in the house with that deck save, 17.
So silvery barbs.
Okay.
The legacy of Strixhaven.
16.
Yeah, still passes.
Thanks for saving my inspiration.
I was gonna say, I wish we had some inspiration so we could remove from that.
What's his name's gonna go there. And I'm gonna look over at Cody and say, make it count, and you have advantage.
Oh,
And you have advantage and inspiration.
how did you get
Silvery barbs.
Oh. Okay.
She much more prefers gnarled and inky black barbs.
That's true. She seems very gnarled.
Actually. And what's his name? Dash?
Cosmo?
Your
Cosmo.
Cosmo.
Technically, he gets an action and a bonus action on his, well, a move and an action if you use a bonus action.
Just as a reminder, since it's been a little bit, that's who you're hanging out with.
I thought that said Stabitha, and I was like, that's a cool name.
Oh, so that's her key in the back. Okay, cool.
Yeah. This is why all the other days should be put in home.
Wow. She is in a home. It's her home.
Okay.
We came into her.
He has 40 movements. He's gonna go there, and then you can double 5, 10,
Because
15.
everyone is always sucking up to Helena.
Oh, me.
Okay. Percy's gonna double move there, and I'm done.
All right.
Percy or Cosmo?
Cosmo.
Sorry, Cosmo.
Okay.
And
you.
we are
Yeah.
down to
Yes.
Jeltra.
the 3 initiative.
Yes,
With her three.
She's going to make it count, though. It's fine.
I am. Okay. So hearing the screeching and all the commotion and whatnot and seeing through the door that shit's going down, Jeltra is going to wild shape into her direwolf form. You gotta get over to the page so I direwolf. Haha. All right. Now, hopefully I can fit through the door.
Yeah.
Yay.
10 feet is like you're big, but like you can still, you're maneuverable.
Okay, good. All right, and so I want to run up to the red cap. So I've got a 50-foot movement, or 50-foot speed.
Sorry. Okay.
And then
Tactics.
I have pack tactics, and I'm going to bite. So I get advantage on the bite, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then a +5 to hit. 24?
Yeah, no,
Cool.
I'll hit.
Did you add your goodest boy roll
Hold on.
for being a level 12 good boy?
I'm not a boy.
Level 5.
Boy is more of a state of mind.
Okay, well, thank
Being
you.
a good boy has nothing to do with gender.
Not a boy, not a wolf.
Right. All right.
5?
2d6 plus 3. Right?
6 plus 3.
So it's
Like,
piercing
you have this
damage.
shit, I don't know.
If the target is a creature, is it a creature?
It is I mean, it's a small fae. That's a creature.
Okay, so, and it must succeed on a DC 13 strength.
Wait.
What?
3 damage.
Thank you. 2d6 plus, okay.
Did someone work?
Handing stuff out like candy.
No, I logged into my own account. 2 can play at this game. It's an arms race.
Get a strength
It's
save.
not a scene.
It's not a scene, it's a
Aw.
dad.
Well, we tried.
Guys.
Yes, please.
That's
having
going
a bad
to
day.
be a 17.
Okay, so it succeeds. So it is not knocked prone.
Out of a possible 24.
And how much damage
know,
was
right?
it? Sorry.
Hey, it's still damage.
Thank you. I tried. It gave me a 1.
We're good.
It doesn't like me. I touched it.
It just turns at you and snarls. Anything else, Delta?
Now I'm gonna crouch down and get ready to lunge at it.
We're back at the top of the round, Mr. Cody.
All right. Cody Lilac is going to survey the situation. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can you get me there? That's me. Boop, boop, boop. And then because of Zephyr Strike, I'm going to move 5, 10. I need to be within 20 feet of her. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. So 20, I think, would be about right there.
Not there, you're not there.
As far away as possible while still being within 20 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20 might actually be there.
Excuse me.
There we go. Come on, roll 20. I believe in you.
Struggle bus roll 20, struggle bus roll 20.
Okay, so I am now going to attack her with a dart with advantage. She is my marked target, so I'll do an extra d4. I don't get the d8 from Zephyr Strike anymore, but... Oh my.
Is that a good Cure
No.
Decay, oh my? Or is that...
8, 9, 10, 14 plus
Come on.
4 for
18.
18 minus 5, 13.
Does not hit. They go whizzing past her
Did
head,
you roll with advantage?
causing her bonnet to
Hit. I got a
wave.
Oh
1
my
and
god.
Damn.
As you hear a weird moaning whine and oil comes spilling out of the shadows in the corner.
Okay. I'm not done with my turn, but
Wait, which corner? What? Where?
Here, as the dart went wide.
Oh, like that.
all right. And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to chuck my alchemist fire right on her goddamn face.
Oh!
Okay, roll the hit.
We're not messing around.
12 plus 8.
32.
Plus 7.
19.
19.
That'll hit.
Oh, God.
All right, give me your alchemist fire damage.
So you can flow this task up to 20 feet, shattering on an impact. Make a range attack. On a hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns.
So
Where your default?
it won't take the damage until she won't take the damage until the start of next.
And then she can attempt to put out the flames as an action on her turn. Okay. Otherwise, she will continue to burn.
Continue to burn. Okay, cool. Sounds good to me.
And she seemed to be made out of wood, so I thought maybe that would be particularly distressing.
This hag is on
Solstice.
fire.
And then I'm going to look back at Solstice and go, help?
Okay, so I shoot at her with my longbow. And that is going to be a 15. Please, love God.
So I hate to be that guy. And just because
Oh,
you
I
might
can't
not
do that.
realize this, if you
Disadvantage.
use a longbow next to that red cap, you'll have disadvantage.
Ranged attacks near enemies. Dang it. I hate that rule.
Should I just attack the red cap?
I mean, you could just take the attack of opportunity and then, like,
Get out of range.
look for her.
Run out of there.
Because both Jeldra and Cosmo are on this red cap, so...
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump on this table and I'm gonna down on her. And I'll use that same roll if you want me to.
What was the roll?
It was 11, which added, it's a 16 to hit with my glaive.
That'll hit.
Okay, and then
With your glaives, you need to be within 10 feet of her.
yeah, I'm like
Glaive or
running, I'm
longbow?
jumping down
Okay.
like from that table. Oh, thanks. Can I add these to damage?
You can.
Okay. All right, so she has to make a strength saving throw or be restrained by vines that have burst from the spot of me hitting her. She's also going to take, go ahead and do a d10, and I'll use this d8. And I'm going to reroll both of those because I have that ability where I reroll 1s and 2s on my damage dice. Much better. 8 plus 5, that's 12 plus 3, 15.
13. Actually, not
13
12.
plus 3 is 16.
13 plus 3, 16.
All the dice are going everywhere. They are rebelling.
They are rebelling. Why are they in league with the hags?
And then, yeah, so what was her saving throw?
16.
Okay, she meets it, so she's not restrained. Damn.
So close.
She's on fire.
All right. That's all. Did he try to hit me?
Yes, he did. As you ran away with his wicked signal. That is going to be a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
See ya.
Goodbye.
I'm saving this one for a rainy day. I think it should go to Scabitha,
Here's
not her
that
red
one,
cap.
that one for you.
Okay, that'll bring us
I'm out of
to
channel points, so.
Jade.
Okay. So I'm going to take a. You okay?
That means a spicy message.
Coulter gets a D12.
What?
Wow. He's
You
got
gave too-
every dice to
You gave too
give.
many out, so he.
He's evening the odds.
Really?
Thank you, Aquaman!
I need to make the.
The sweet,
Yeah.
sweet sound of revenge.
I gotta find out a way to make the channel points really expensive for Rockwoman.
Well, I was going to say, for anyone who doesn't know what's going on,
Yeah, so
Yes.
when you watch us on Twitch, you can use your channel points to grant anyone at the table a D12 through a D4 once per stream using your channel points. And Rockwoman is giving them all to Coulter, and I have to log into my personal account to balance the odds.
And somehow it still feels mildly unbalanced.
yeah.
I'm just saying, Hank did it during Strict Savings.
Hey, there's 5 of you and 2 of
That
her.
encounter was
It's like 5 of you and 2 of
and we were
me.
down a player. So shut the fuck
Okay.
up.
So Kate is gonna run over, hop on top of the table.
Attack. Oh, that's not you. That's the other guy.
Just the first table. I don't.
Oh.
I don't need to be that close.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And then I'm going to use my action to roll on my bard table, the spirits table. A 7. Hit with the beguiler.
That will not hit.
I know.
This
Um,
doesn't go again, right?
and once I'm on the table, I'm going to start reminiscing about the time that Uncle Perseus decided to try to fight a giant spider back home, and he was
No offense.
unfortunately ripped apart. And then mid-story, I'm going to stop and go, sorry, Jeltra.
That
And
must have been
then,
particularly traumatic for you when you saw Jeltra rip the heads off of all of those herringons as it inspired.
yeah. And then I'm going to turn to the hag and say, do you see what we've been through? And use my bonus action to bestow the tail on the hag. So she needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Over wisdom.
15?
Can I use my bardic to reduce that?
Do you have cutting words?
No.
I think
The channel inspiration.
The channel
Oh.
operation.
I'm really sorry. I rolled that as an ability and not as a saving throw. That is actually an 18.
Ah,
Even worse.
My question still stands. We use channel inspiration.
It only works for cutting words.
No, but he's thinking channel inspiration. It is channel inspiration, not channel despiration. So,
Okay.
If it's inspiration that was assigned by the channel, you can.
okay.
If it's
Coulter said yes.
inspiration, if it's your bardic inspiration, you can't.
That
Yeah,
is
without
a dangerous
cutting words.
precedent for him to have set. But
You said it earlier that you wanted to use it to.
You did.
I said I
something
wanted
down.
to,
But we didn't.
We have never in the past. So I'm
Okay.
saying
Oh,
if you
I
don't
feel like
want to
we've
treat it
Just
that
this
way, you don't.
once.
I
Okay.
feel like we've done it before.
As a treat.
Once. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
What
oh.
was it? What was it?
It was a
It might have
2.
mattered. 16?
16.
Still passed.
Good
She is a wise old crone
Who is on fire?
who is on fire. Anything else in your turn, Kate?
No.
I'm sorry.
We tried.
Now I feel bad. I was feeling bad for her earlier. So that's going to bring us to Granny Nightshade and her loyal red cap.
Takes 1d4 fire damage.
Takes 1d4 fire damage. Worth it.
She would take piercing damage from the thorns if she hadn't broken free from them.
Would you like me to roll it?
Yes, please.
1.
Fantastic.
And then another 2 for my hunter's mark.
Is that how that works?
I hope so. No. It says when I deal damage.
And then another 4 because Deltra's in the room.
We're getting real loosey-goosey. I let Jake do one thing.
And then I'm going to roll 5d20.
Okay.
Yes.
For damage to your party.
Can I add? Oh shit! Never mind.
Okay, so that's going to be her turn. She cackles through the flames as you see the key now beginning to spin up as she's getting into the joy of this torment that she's going to cause. And she looks.
She was like allergic to it, I think. Like, did we find out?
Witterkins? No.
You
She
did.
had yeah.
You did find out what her weakness was, and then you guys tried to kill her upon meeting her.
What was her
The
weakness?
was.
She forgets the first person she sees upon waking up.
What?
So we could have one person who's just invisible to her? Wow.
Well, she forgets the first person, but does that mean she can't then? It doesn't matter now.
She doesn't know who they are.
She
What kind of weakness
turns
is
to
that?
Cody. Let's try the fun again. And I need a wisdom save.
I should have given myself something. I need you to bless this. Oh. 3.
I cursed it on accident. I'm so sorry. You know, I can't even always tell, you know.
Kiss of death.
You begin to wither and shrink until in Cody's place stands a squirrel.
What?
All right, I'm gonna be in the kitchen. Somebody call me when it's my turn. Eventually, someday.
And that's it for her. So that's going to be our red cap who's going to go after the biggest thing that's next to it because it doesn't know what to do with the metal monstrosity. And that'll be Chiltra. Watch chat.
Goodbye. Cool world.
All right. Does an 11 hit you?
No, sir.
Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
That'll be 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And finally, does a 22 hit you?
I think it might.
That'll
yes.
be 8 slashing damage. As it swings down from both sides, first catching her and then catching.
Lovely.
And with that, that's it for them. There's not a lot they can do it around. She's decided to be real spell heavy.
How much was
So,
the damage? I'm sorry.
It was 15 total, so 7 and 8.
Okay.
And outside, you hear the sounds of clanking metal becoming closer.
Great.
Percy. Monsieur Percival. My French accent gave out on me halfway through there.
No, I don't want to do it.
Well,
Okay, do it.
you said there is a pot of boiling metal.
There is
stove.
on the stove that you were next to.
How heavy does that look?
Are you gonna artifice it into something?
I'd say
Catapult?
it's a big stock pot.
Okay.
And it's about halfway full, so probably about 20 pounds altogether.
All right, never mind. Something else smaller.
It has to be thick enough to hold it, so.
I don't know, one of the doll heads. That's I'm gonna look around and see what I can.
Yeah, there's doll heads on the tables.
All right, let's make sure.
It gets worse.
Maybe we should barricade the doors.
Where are the kids? Why aren't they helping?
They're cowering under the table.
Oh,
Children.
Okay, I would like.
barricade the doors, kids. See if they do it.
Start grabbing furniture and chairs and stuff.
Can I please get a dexterity saving throw from her?
You may.
She can't be that dexterous. She old.
Right.
She
Great
got a
match.
20.
8.
Yeah.
All right.
can
So,
So
Percy's gonna like
That's not one of her saves. So
he's gonna like look around and be like, I don't know. Take one of the heads and like shoot at her.
okay,
What is this?
this is an artificer ability you're using.
I'm using catapult.
I love it. Okay, catapult it is.
What kind of slap does it make when it hits?
It's the hollow sound of wood on wood.
Okay. A bonk, if you will.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if you can get that on the mic because of the noise reduction, but yeah,
Bonk.
it's very
Like
thick sound.
19.
second.
UK.
Suck it.
All right, 19 it is. That's totally fine. I'm not upset. No problems.
And then
some wood on wood damage or so. Yeah.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, nothing's happened. Nothing's happened.
But you're also alive.
You may be as roll forever.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's going to complicate me and Solstice's relationship, but we'll make it work.
I don't think it will.
We're gonna transplant Cody into Candlekeep, and he can be Squirrel Good.
There you go.
Cosmo is gonna move. And then he's gonna do
Not good.
Oh God.
I'm so sorry. Cosmo's gonna move.
Cosmo's gonna move. Sorry, you did that, thank you.
Blankety blank blank blank.
Still flanking, so he's gonna have advantage. Attack.
That was me using it.
Does a 20 hit?
The red cat.
Yes.
Okay.
It is a CR3.
3 damage.
Okay.
I've
Okay.
been there.
So he bounces up and comes down with a squeak.
The hamster's even.
Pokes it in the eye.
This one does.
You hit the red cap with it?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's me.
All right. Fantastic. The red cap turns on you looking angry as its cap from being created is still dripping down the sides of its face into its white beard.
Ready to get that blood?
And we're down to Jeltra. The rage of his mistress.
Placenta.
It literally burns.
I was
Oh God.
Jeltra,
All right.
can you take this image out of my head by going on your turn?
Yep. Let's do it. So we are gonna do another bite attack
Tactics.
with those
Tactics.
tactics. Hack tactics. I don't know.
Tactics,
Tactics.
if you will.
Fucking bucket. Really?
well, the higher of the two.
Yeah, that's an 8.
No.
She rolled a 2 and
There's
then a
a
3.
she-wolf in the closet, and she can't attack from there. I'm sorry. He was really cool.
Oh, that was awful.
Anything
Just
else?
angry. I'm gonna turn in place and try and like hit him with my tail, or like just.
She turns the
That's
place and
that-
just dumps on the floor.
It
Yeah.
does bat him in the face, and you can see that some of the hair sticks to the blood, and it does cause him to sneeze.
Okay. And then I will. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there. I could back up 5 feet and still get pack tactics. No, it's only a reach of 5. Never mind. And I'm done because that was a crap roll. These need to go away.
Our dear polymorphed Cody, we're back to you.
So, I mean, I'm polymorphed, so it's up to you what would a squirrel do in this situation. That's what I would do.
You
What
are
does
going
the
to run and hide under this table because there's a lot of loud noise and a very large wolf.
Yes.
So, trying to scamper up to see if you can get purchase to get to a window, but you cannot. So, yeah, under the table.
I just got more, and I don't know how to climb stuff yet.
How do we do this?
Solstice.
Okay, I am going to attack with my glaive. And that's going to be an 18. I'm going to
Hits.
smite.
Woo.
And that's going to be.
She got a 17 on her Constitution check
Does she get that?
to maintain concentration on her squirrel.
Oh, okay. And we'll go ahead and throw this d4 in here as well.
Lit.
10, 18, 19. I'm going to re-roll that because of my thing. So it's actually 23.
Nice.
I did.
Over 20 every time you come up to bat. It kills me. I love it. I'm so proud of you, but it kills me.
26.
Not all of us.
26.
I know, right? I'm like 5.
By my cave, suffer, witch!
She's starting to not look great as you're seeing the makeup that's been painted onto this face and the mascara and the few remaining eyelashes she has flaking off onto the ground as the cracks that you saw beginning to form in that mask are deepening.
2 questions.
2 answers.
She's still on fire.
Yes.
Did she make her concentration check when I damaged her?
No.
Because being
14.
To go back.
She's got a good con save. All right. Solstice, now that you've winnowed her down like a woods person whittling a stick, is that...
Make me sound very tough.
Yes. Very aggressive. You did a lot of damage with the glaive. There are chunks removed from...
Good.
Yes.
what is dented?
And you can see in those chunks maggots and beetles writhing around.
Hags are so gross.
Anything else for you?
No, that's not.
All right. Cade.
I'm going to. You said she's starting to not look so good.
Yeah. Also, just for your reference, that's what she tried to do to Solstice in the first round that you succeeded on your wisdom save.
Yeah, I thought she was trying to
When she
change
took-
me.
When she took damage, did she make
Yeah.
a concentration check?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a very concerning work email right in the middle of the stream. So I was like, what? And then it was nothing. So just when your boss like messages you on like 2 p.m. on a Saturday, you're like, why?
I'm glad it was nothing.
Takes away, Kate.
Maybe she'll not roll so well this time. I'm noticing a problem with
Fingers.
Cade and his spells. I'm going to shush my uncle Perseus in my ear. Stop! It's not that scary. Spiders are kind of normal. In fact, I'm friends with one. And then I'm pretty. She's very pretty, quite nice, and we've cuddled.
The viewpoint shifts from this really intense combat happening to what Cade can see, which is these spirits just leaning over his shoulder, talking to him, all kind of translucent, to the rest of you looking up at him talking to himself with nothing around him.
And like one of the aunties going like, he has a spider girlfriend. Leave him alone, Perseus.
Apologies for the interruption.
No, that's perfect. And then after he finishes that, he's going to throw his arms up and just try to do dissonant whispers again and hope he rolls really low.
Okay, that's going to be a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 17. She's got really good wisdom, too. I'm so sorry.
Hit her with phantasmal force. She looks dumb.
Ling-a-ling-a-ling.
11 plus the X. So 13 half. 6.
Right. You can see that moment where that whispers are beginning to grip her as her face is wreathed in the shadows of the flame, and her eyes lock on yours as it dissipates.
After I do that, I'm going to, locking with her eyes, go, Jiltra, you're doing amazing. And then you have Bardic.
Thank you. That's a 10.
D6.
6.
No, I'm not that good yet.
I'm going to use that one.
If somebody wants to snap my little squirrel neck, I'd be very appreciative.
Oh, jeez. That turns you back.
Yeah.
And that's going to be on the
Go and
con save
bite
from
you.
her. 7.
Yay!
You lost concentration.
Yeah.
Thanks to Cade.
So I like, what happens? I'm under a table.
Cowering under the table and then you
I
back
just
up.
like, ah.
Then do you lose concentration?
I'm not concentrating.
Oh,
on
good.
anything.
Oh, that's right, because the alchemist fire is not.
Yeah.
It's just happening.
Yeah, go ahead and take a 4 damage. You're fine.
1d4 bludgeoning. Woo!
All right. From Cade, we are down to her.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
You can see that fire in her eyes.
And on her belly.
and on her body.
That's
I'll go ahead and
gonna
roll me
say
another
butt.
d4 for that fire damage.
D4.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. One. Yeah. Nobody else.
I rolled a 2.
Do
Like-
anything.
I got a 3.
She is going to
I
step
need to go.
forward and do 2 attacks. As her sleeves fall down and you see the gnarled claws, this black gray color extending from her hands. And that will be a 27 to hit
Yes.
and a 16 to hit.
Yes. That means yeah.
All right, so that is going to be a number that I can definitely read. It's going to be 7 poison damage followed by 4 poison damage. So 11 poison damage total as she swipes up at you.
Your breath smells terrible.
And then, with that, she is going to turn, go the other direction.
Attack of opportunity?
Yep.
I'd like to grab her.
Well, okay. So a few things. So you have Sentinel.
Fall down on her. Oh yeah, there's maybe something there.
So when you make an attack of opportunity attack, if you hit, she immediately drops to 0 speed.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, I
So
just
make an
attack her
roll,
then.
yeah.
Okay, that's a 20.
Okay.
So
okay.
25?
You're not aware of this roll, but you just nat 20'd and you're a paladin, so you have to smite.
Okay. I use another spell slot.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 2d8.
Non-official rule.
And then maybe
But-
10.
Well,
Okay, so,
remember, we use the good crit rules.
right, I'm just thinking of how many dice I need to be rolling. So, okay, so it's a
Looks
d10
worried.
plus 3.
Or like he just got a
Right,
crazy
so
idea.
that's 13 plus, is it also the smite dice?
Yeah, you double your smite dice.
So 13 plus 16 is 29. So that's the
base.
base. 29 plus 10, 39, 40.
9, 50.
No, okay. 50 plus 3 more.
No, you don't add those 50.
Oh, okay. 50 damage.
Cool.
And her speed goes to 0.
I think your speed goes here because
This right through her.
It is hard to move if you did.
She's still standing. She is very close to dead.
Great.
So sorry.
I also just love the fact that it's like, I'm going to flee. Oh.
That's what she got for being cocky and being like, I'm gonna take a friggin' swipe before I run away. Like, and I thought to myself, she has enough hit points left. It's fine. It'll work.
It's fine. Soldiers might not even hit her.
I'm fine. Everything's fine. I
I'm not
remember
even-
that you had said no.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think given her subclass, she might have even taken an extra D8.
Don't do this to me. Double check. If she gets an extra D8, she gets an extra D8.
I'm trying to look it up right now. So.
wait for
In the meantime,
She's the oath of the
Ancients.
ancients.
that'll be the red cap again.
Okay.
Does it have to do with my smite?
Well, because like I know your abjure evil includes Fey.
I don't think they do the extra damage type.
Oh, it's
based on-
plus 1d8 against undead or fiends. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, but so your particular subclass is also like Fey based. So
Right, but I don't think it adds that damage.
So, does an 11 or a 24 hit Cosmo?
Neither.
The 11 does, I believe.
The 11 does?
The 11 does?
I'm sorry, the 11 does not.
Okay, that'll be 8 slashing damage to Cosmo as the red cap flashes at him. And does a... The dice are in your favor. That D12 rolled a 1. A 12 hit Deltra.
No.
Okay. I was like, I'm going out with a blaze of glory.
Joker
more
got
than
it
one.
down.
The longer this combat goes on, the more like Jack Nicholson you become.
I desperate. They are supposed to be scary. Okay.
To be fair, I've been incredibly scared this entire time.
So it wasn't an extra D8 for.
No.
Okay, cool. That'll bring us to Percy. Vol.
Okay. Percy's gonna whip out that crossbow. Blink up right here. What?
Sorry, I had an idea, and now I'm extra invested.
Okay.
Don't worry about him. Just
Okay.
Yeah.
don't worry about him.
Do you.
Don't take
You do you, boo. Steel solstice is kill.
you. I mean, I'd rather she die than wait.
The boss fight after the boss fight.
21?
On her?
Yeah.
That'll hit.
We're just lucky it's not Tempest.
10 damage. And it is magical.
10. Just a little 10 damage. Just a little tenor of damage.
Like down to 1 or something.
How do you do it?
Straight through the eye. As she's like trying to turn to run away, and she's like, "No, bitch!"
As it lands, from the sound and how it sticks, it's clear that the eye was wooden as well. As a beetle
Cool.
comes out onto the arrow shaft and takes flight as she crumples to the ground.
She really was just beetles.
Now that's teamwork!
From her corpse, as the fire begins to consume more and more of her, several bugs begin
Cool.
to crawl.
I don't like bugs.
Anything else?
Really? Was it your mom? Dragonfly?
Were those eating her?
No. Cosmo is going to attack, and
I'm not suddenly concerned about the alchemist fire and this giant wooden building. Just PT dubs.
21 to hit the red cup too.
You don't have a plan
Okay.
for putting that out?
That'll hit.
5 damage.
Do other
All
people
right.
live here? I mean, if we destroyed someone's home. I mean, the children could have. I think.
All right. That's it for you, Percy?
Yep.
The beetle that crawled out of her eye and up the arrow that took flight is flying towards you.
Okay. Wow, that seems significant. Sharpshooter!
It's not my turn.
I know, but I'm wondering if I would have noticed the beetle coming at him.
What's your passive?
15.
No. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's very small.
Nope. Then I'm biting the red cap again, and hoping that these dice are nice to me with pack tactics.
I'm going to say at this point nobody noticed the beetle except for Percy.
Okay.
Because he was looking right at her.
21 to hit. For the bite. And then 2d6 plus 3. And then wait, I can't use that for the bardic inspiration for damage.
You can't use it for damage.
For 3d6. 9 piercing damage.
As you take a chunk out that tastes terrible.
Wow.
It's like rotting flesh, even though it was just created. And it looks down, seeing the blood pouring out of its shoulder, scoops it up, and wipes it across its beard. Red caps are gross.
Yeah. I kind of want to swat at it, be like, no.
Dog paw.
Yeah.
Cody, you're up.
Oh, Cody. I was like, that's my name. 16 plus 8, 24 minus 5, 19 on the red cap.
All right, that'll hit.
All right.
Also, the sound of that metal stamping you heard earlier has receded.
Oh,
That's a good thing or a bad thing?
we should probably check in with Will at some point.
25 piercing damage.
And the red cap, as it smears that across its beard, how do you do it?
It smears it across his beard, and then just like from its temple, just and then it falls over dead.
Cody, it's like,
And I'm just kind of like, yeah. What's this, Coulter?
Which, that is the little drop boy.
Oh, okay. So I'm not going to kill him.
You are out of combat.
Okay. So the beetle is not affecting Percy
as-
then?
The beetle reaches Percy. Flying past your ear, you can hear the buzzing. And it whispers. And fears eclipses. Not just real ones, but symbolic ones as well. If you want to kill her, best do it during an eclipse, or her body will reform.
it's like circling your head.
And then it flies away.
If I see a beetle whispering to my friend.
But you don't.
I know. We should catapult it.
As soon as that all happens, the beetle just like lands on a wall and just begins to crawl and be a beetle.
Cody straightens his coat and kind of like moves the table off of his shoulders because he was like, and then goes, "Was that a squirrel?"
You were.
Handsome squirrel.
Well,
I like to look at the windows to just assess whether anything's coming we need to be worried about.
All right.
I
Delta.
go and
Good
put
Delta.
out the hag before the alchemist fire gets any worse.
Please do.
Outside the window, the market is going on just as it was. There are no customers, but the goblins are all seemingly, some a little bored, some chatting with each other, others organizing their merchandise. Nobody seems to be reacting.
Well, no one seems to be reacting. Maybe they're used to this.
I stick my head out the window and go, "Hag's dead!" To see if anybody reacts to that.
They don't open. They're big, like, storefront.
Oh, okay.
Clunk.
Kids, we've been working with your friend Will. He's out there creating a distraction. Where are the rest of you?
Was alive?
He is, and he is valiantly trying to help you escape.
Even though
To be
he didn't
honest, I
help
don't
us
know
fight.
if Will can be killed.
There's more of us inside. We can take you to them.
Are there more dangers?
I don't know what's left with. She's dead.
She's dead.
I mean, she was filled with bugs, so I don't know if she was ever truly alive.
The two, it's the draw boy speaking, and the two girls are poking their heads out from underneath the table.
Delta wants to go next to the table and crouch down under that and like do the little playful button hair
The
wag.
size of like a horse.
Just like my head. I'm not going under the table, but I'm going like right down to the.
The human starts to cower, but the halfling giggles as she reaches out and scritches behind your ear.
Oh, I didn't realize children ate children.
What? Jeltra is kind to all living
The
beings.
halfling hand like shoots.
He's kidding, young ones.
I can tell jokes like that now.
She's quite delightful.
So, the oil can is with you. Just hasn't done anything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
Were we supposed to do something with
It's
it?
our way to yawn.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
He was going to give us something. But now she's
Let's-
dead. Can't we just walk there?
We need to go and find the other children to make sure that they get
Yeah,
to
we
where they
need
need to go.
I would like
But Delta
to
doesn't say that because she's a wolf.
check her body.
I go,
Okay.
oh, good point, Jeltra.
Investigation.
We need to go find the other kids. Also, if anyone sees a teddy bear anywhere around here, I would very much like it back.
No, Jeltra, they don't taste good. Stop.
18.
18. She doesn't have anything on her, but flipping her over, looking at the key, it is like a part of her body. It's like it's another limb sticking out of her back. And the mechanisms within her chest and within the rest of her all seem to have ceased functioning, but you can still see the dribble of blood beneath that allowed the creation of the red cap.
Cody, well, I'm assuming Percy is investigating stuff. I'm going to be like super hyper and looking at everything, just because I'm still expecting Bavlorna to pop out. It's at any moment. So I'm on frog patrol.
Within this room, with that 18 all extended to the rest of things, there are a jar of iridescent glass eyes, a silver hammer and chisel, and a green leather tool belt, and an iron metalwork tongs shaped like the jaws of a snapping dragon.
You continue.
The window displays, as you looked out into the marketplace, contain a set of nesting dolls in which each doll looks more frightened than the next. A stuffed lion with needles for teeth and real blood stain around its jaws.
Is this what you're looking for?
A toy windmill with a crank on one side that turns the vanes and the millstone. A set of playing cards depicting weeping children.
Yeah.
A wind-up drunkard doll that totters a few paces and then falls over. A four-fingered puppet depicting an arguing family. A
Four-figure or four-finger?
Like, family.
Four-finger
puppets.
puppets. Oh,
Like an
okay.
argument.
I thought a puppet with 4 fingers somehow represented a family fighting. I was very confused.
A 1 foot tall wooden guillotine and a tiny wooden box containing 8 sticks of black chalk.
I don't want anything to do with this foul hag's lair.
I do run up to you and kind of like give you like a hearty.
Indeed, she didn't get away this time.
Detect magic.
Okay.
He's detecting some magic.
Take a little bit
Have
of
the ritual if we think we have time.
Chest.
Up to you.
1 down.
So brutal.
10 minutes, right?
Yeah. She's dead and things seem to have quieted for the time being.
Yeah, I'll do it ritually. And then just like walk around the room.
Mm-hmm.
The shadows in the corners, specifically that squirt of oil that you saw leach out, light up faintly. Each of the toys seem to be normal, but all of the children have an aura of transmutation magic around them.
Stab one of the children.
What?
What? So they turn back into whatever they were.
Do you really?
You don't even know that.
I know.
Ooh, this is going to get interesting.
That's how we turned the goats back.
I'm gonna poke one of the shadows.
Poke it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. The oil can rushes at that fill on the other side of the room and begins to suck it up as Percy goes to poke the shadow on the other side. And as you reach a finger forward to poke it, the shadow recedes.
I don't like this.
Percy, I will remind you of the hat.
Boggles! For boggles! Oil for boggles!
You deserve it. You had a hard day.
I'm gonna pat Thomas on the head. Say, you take it all, bud.
Squirt?
Squirt, yes.
Find more. Milk them.
I'm not opposed, but what are you talking about?
It points its spout back to the shadows.
What the hell is a boggle?
They make boggle oil. And it's so good.
Okay, I'll throw a dart at the receding shadow.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I don't know. Like, he wants me to milk it. I don't know how to milk a boggle.
We need to go to the kitchen really, really quick. You're good, you're good.
So, for all of your reference,
It's a boggle.
that's a boggle.
Oh,
Weird.
no, thank you.
And it excretes oil that's delicious, huh?
Squirt thinks so.
Okay.
Roll the hit.
12 plus 8.
Not
That'll hit.
nothing.
Give me some damage.
Hanging out. Who knows? It could have been an ally.
I don't know. 11. Plus 1, so 12.
1.
It makes this horrendous screeching sound and excretes oil out onto the ground as you hit it. And in response to it, it vanishes.
Is that how you milk them?
Not traditionally, but
I'll go
it
and
seemed
sniff
to
it.
work.
Are they
And-
minions of the hag?
Squirt comes over immediately and begins off the ground.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
sniff whatever was there.
It has kind of an earthy smell, kind of a combination of long decayed bodies and loam.
What do you smell, girl?
Low.
Not good.
I have to speak with animals up, so you can't just talk to me.
It smells bad.
Oh,
Smells like dead.
Smells bad, apparently.
Smells like deadness.
I mean, I could have gathered that from the reaction.
Well, if you would like to speak to our animal companions from now forward, you are more than welcome to.
All right.
Do we need a short rest before we move on?
I'm okay.
I'm a little worried that we're sitting bait for anything
we
else
let
that might come our
We'll
way.
know that we won.
Yes, we probably should. Will we won?
Where's the...
Be careful. Nal steps out again with both of the girls behind him. Her sister is here as well. And Loomlurch is fairly fortified.
We will tear it down from within. We come for you, Bavlorna.
So, Chucklehead coming forward. Are we going to go to the kitchen, or is that something?
We can.
What? Oh, I would like to
kitchen.
go over and whisper in the hole in his head and be like, hey, maggot buddy. I speak with animals. I have a cat.
Ew.
Hey, little guy. Are you in there? Can you hear me?
What's up?
Could you not kill this guy?
The apple?
Yeah.
It's an apple.
Yeah, but but no, stop. Is there any food in this room? He's just a friend of mine, and you're killing him.
You're friends with an apple?
Yeah.
That's really weird.
I mean, I'm also talking to you, and you've probably never done that before.
Fair.
Stop that.
Got an apple for a house.
No, what if I found you a better house?
A bigger apple
Yeah.
than this?
Mm-hmm. I have one right here in my hand.
Show it to me, I'll think about it.
Yeah. You just have to come out here. I don't think I can. It's too heavy for me to lift, so you're gonna have to come out and look.
There's a long pause.
Yeah.
Roll deception.
Come on.
That's cocked.
Yep.
jumped right.
Two.
Somehow worse.
And then he rolls a 1 on his insight.
Yep.
There we go. He is a maggot. How much wisdom?
So that's plus 2, so 4.
How wise can the maggot be?
Good.
18 minus 4, so 14.
Okay.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
Oh,
I opened this door. Is this the kitchen?
yeah, I was gonna walk that way.
All right, give me a moment and I'll tell you if it is or not. There are 3 doors. It is closed, but not locked.
But it's not locked. Excellent.
Where are you? There you are. You're on top of a table. Okay. The kids immediately huddle around each of you. All 3 of them now with like a hand in the fur of the wolf for protection. So you're here to save us.
Well, technically, we were here to kill the hag, and we've done that. So, I mean, I guess you're adults now.
They look at each other. Where's Will?
I don't know. You said not to yell for him, so we didn't.
Oh, we should talk to Will about this. Can we stay with you until then?
Sure.
How large are the children?
Children's size.
Yeah.
Can they fit on my back?
There's only 3 of them, so probably.
I crouch down.
Audacity.
All
right.
3 hop on you. One's a halfling as well, so that helps.
All right, Jelly Dog. Just remember, don't eat the children like last time.
The halfling giggles. She seems to have picked up on the joke now.
Oh, she's got
I mean, you
a
guys have heard of the
humor.
big bad wolf, right?
I'm 11.
So you're an expert.
That's a children's story.
Is this the drow?
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you, buddy, but you got a lot of time left before you're going to leave the house.
We've been here for a long time.
I'll walk through with them.
10 brightly painted structures resembling little wooden houses line the walls of this room. Each small house has a 3-foot-high hinged door. 4 of the wooden doors are open and the other 6 are closed. A narrow staircase ascends the circular wall. Near the foot of the stairs is a painted wooden box, 3 feet to a side. A crank protrudes from one side of it, causing it to resemble an oversized jack-in-the-box.
Did we ever find out what the other one did?
She seems to have an affinity for cranks.
Is this where the children are
I
sleeping?
just really hope that if we turn that, a dead child doesn't pop out.
It's possible. She seems to be addicted to the crank.
It's a real problem.
Are these dangerous houses?
As you enter the room, tin soldiers burst from the small houses.
Oh!
The beat of a drum erupts from out of the woodwork as all 6 small doors spring open at once. A troop of cask-shaped tin soldiers marches into view. A drum waddles behind one of them on stocky legs, striking itself with a pair of drumstick arms.
Well, that's fun. Are they
Roll initiative.
attacking?
Dang it.
Okay, I just closed the door.
We're closing the door.
Right now, Solstice is in the doorway, so you close the door.
Yes. Is everybody?
That's a huge
Is everyone
L7.
behind me?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I was at the door.
L7.
So if you start backing up,
we don't need to go in there, right?
I back up.
Well, wait,
Oh, were there children in there?
What was in there?
There aren't any kids in there. That's where she keeps the tin soldiers, but I don't know how we can get to the rest of the house if we don't go through.
Did you say 10 soldiers?
10.
10.
10.
I don't know how many there are.
Do we know what controls them? Maybe we can cut off the source.
If they're 10, we just...
They always march to the beat of the same drum.
Okay.
I want to make an intelligence check.
So there was a drum in there that you saw?
Drum on legs.
Yeah, it was drumming itself.
Drumming itself.
Um,
Banish the drum.
what's this? Door.
I open the door again.
And then I will throw a sharpshooter dart at the drum.
So we are in initiative now.
Okay.
So can I get everybody to roll for initiative now?
9.
We roll.
Oh, that's better than 3.
Yay! I'm improving. I'm gonna
All right.
sit so that the kiddos slide off my back.
You should just go
All
to
right,
battle.
Kate.
18.
Nice. Percy.
23.
Ooh.
Wow.
Sorry, 22.
Okay.
Still.
That was good.
Catapult that. Yeet that drum.
How many?
17.
12.
Solstice on the 12. All right. And they are on a number, which you will find out eventually.
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 Yes.
Chaos.
All right. So that's going to be... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Percy.
Okay.
Opening the door is an action, or
It's interaction with an object, so we've been calling that bonus action, so we'll call it bonus action for now as well.
okay. I would like to open the door.
Okay.
So I guess I'll be right there, and then. Sorry, I should have looked this up first.
And they're also now all outside of their houses, so there'll be one forward here.
No, thank you.
Do we have some sort of fireball that can be thrown in there?
No one in this group chose a good spellcasting class.
Myself included.
I chose a fantastic class. I'm not talking about Ranger.
Spellcasting class.
I'm just saying Ranger is the best class in the game. Everyone knows that.
True, there's been several video analyses made on this. Anything else, person?
Yes, I would like to pull the wand out, and I would like to shoot some web.
Inappropriate for stream, but okay.
That just comes out of you? You can't do that.
We're gonna make it.
We are going to make it. You're right.
Another place?
But we aren't going to take it. No.
We're not.
So it's gonna be there. So anything in that starts its turn in that square or enters that square
Anymore.
has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool.
Okay. So all of the ones in that square on their turn will make a dex save then.
With disadvantage.
Dexter.
With disadvantage?
If you believe me.
No. Roll a deception check. Okay.
You
anything
have
else, Percy?
disadvantage.
Do we believe him?
Don't touch the web, guys. I hope you probably know that. Just so yeah, okay. Yeah.
Worldwide or otherwise?
And then I think I'll also move to like there.
Okay. Moving up the stairs. Got it. I like it. So, Cade?
I use my bonus action.
So,
He's still moving.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, yeah, you can.
these are 10 feet each.
Yes.
Can I get in
That's why you're little.
more towards...
And you all can have started closer than this. Apologies that we started without moving a lot of you, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I just want to
Delta
get...
with her huge movement pool. Can she be in the back and the rest of us in front of her?
I would have backed up.
This will be your starting positions for now.
Good deal.
What I'd like to do is something.
I would assume.
Oh, this is perfect. I would like to go in there, see... Oh, no, because the web already is disabling. After hearing everyone talk about about the drum and seeing Cody miss... Oh, wait, no.
I didn't attack it yet.
That's right.
So
We weren't in
watch
initiative.
yourself.
So defensive.
Negate is going to go, I think I've got this one. And pull out his crossbow and fire at the drum.
Okay. Be my guest. Roll to hit.
Put your crossbow to
Excuse
the
me, short bow.
Oh, well,
All
it's
in
a
it
short
together.
round.
15 to hit the drum.
Will not hit. It glances off one of its ring tighteners. Somebody plays drums in the group? Yeah, somebody plays drums?
One of its tuners.
Tuners, thank you. Yeah, one of its tuners glances off, doesn't do any damage or affect it.
Jake, what did you roll?
10 plus a 5.
So 15? And it didn't hit?
It didn't hit.
Okay.
It's a magical shot.
I watch your really good shot and go,
I, after having, it's a short bow. After having fired, I go, discerning?
Anything else on your turn, buddy?
No, I'm going to kind of walk back and forth and scratch my bunny head.
And we are to come to you.
okay.
Okay.
What'd you just call me?
Can I get just in the doorway but not in the webs?
A little too specific.
I am going to cast Fairy Fire on the last 3 soldiers and the drum.
Okay.
So they need to make
Dex saves from
dex
them.
saves.
Drum is a 5.
Okay, he fails.
Soldiers are
I would say they fail.
4, 19, and 18.
4 also fails. 19 and 18 will pass.
I guess it was only the last 3, so
I mean, it's a 20-foot cube, so like
you could hit them.
yeah. But I was mainly trying to affect these last 3.
Got it. So now this one and this one are fairy fired. Look, it's a little heart.
Yay.
And then I will step back through the door if I have enough movement left. I'll be like, my love.
Mind if I do?
That'll bring us down to solstice.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to one of these ones, the ones that are not in the square, and hit one with my weapon.
Like here?
Did the webbed ones get restrained?
That's
So you have to roll on your turn.
12. Probably not.
Does not hit.
Anything else? No, I don't know. All right, that's all.
You're trying to hit
Okay.
the drum?
Any of them, I really don't.
Oh, you're like, I
Will
don't
not
care.
hit them either.
I don't think I would have made the connection with the drum. I'm gonna go hit the ones that are not in the aura that I shouldn't go into.
Okay, that'll bring us to Jeldra.
Oh wow, they're going after me. Okay, so I've sat down and I've kind of indicated for the kids to get off my back. So hopefully they've done so. And then I will run through the room. Do I have room to
Point
run
of
through
order.
the room?
I don't know if
I was
Wolf
gonna say, I'm
Shelter
like, I don't know if
can
there's
get
room
in
for
there
me.
without touching.
You
Yeah.
will touch the web, yeah.
Darn it. Okay.
The
Then
kid's safe.
yeah, I'll stand guard and
Shoot your wolfy laser beams.
pew pew. 2 laser beams to the drum, please.
2 laser.
That was a 1. So
That's for lies.
yeah.
So it's interesting that it was a 1 since they don't exist, so it's fitting.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
are wolf laser beams, but they always roll on a 1, so they never
They
come
never
out.
hit.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if you were Brian Murphy, the wonderful DM of NADPOD, he would have let wolf laser beams be a thing. 'cause he's
I
a
am
good
not
DM.
Brian Murphy. Him, I'll never be him.
All right, so she is going to, Jeltra is going to stand in front of the children and take a defensive stance, and I will hold my bite attack in case one of them comes through the door.
Hey,
So maybe move her forward 1 so she's within 5 feet of the door, so
Yeah.
anything goes through it.
Yeah. Any of the enemies. I'm not going to say it's if like,
If a child runs
You know,
through,
if
she
Solstice
snaps its
just-
neck immediately.
right. Solstice comes through.
and being that that Kate is the size of a child,
Right.
man,
And a
We'll
buzz.
see how it goes.
that'll bring us to Damn.
Oh, hooray! They can swarm me.
Also, you actually got to roll that attack with advantage if you want to re-roll one of those because
Okay.
they were in fairy fire. So
14.
okay, still will not hit. That's okay, but we tried. We tried. All right, so let's do some deck saves.
Yeah. Is that
What
okay?
am I doing?
What are you doing right if you have +8? What?
Oh, my archery feat. That's right.
Are the fairy fire ones nicer?
Okay, let's see.
They
1,
have
2,
hearts on
3, 4. Okay. For the web, 7, 17, 19, 10.
Anything below 15.
All right. So we got some people that are stuck.
Stuck.
Oh, and look, there's a little net symbol. We can put the little net symbol on.
There you go.
Nice.
So the two in the middle are fine. The other two are stuck by the web.
They're restrained.
Restrained by the web. By the World Wide Web. All right. So after they
They're
make their
addicted to
saves,
screen
they're all
time.
going to do stuff. The drum is going to move this way, which is going to cause this one to move this way, which is going to cause this one to move this way.
Oh, no.
Attack of opportunity.
And then this one, yeah, go ahead.
Not that one.
Not you.
17.
That will hit.
Yay.
Okay.
Quick, Cade.
6 + 3. 9. 9.
Cade, sing Go Your Own Way by the Fleetwood Macs.
Okay, so that does hit. You see the drum like as it regains its rhythm. This one, realizing the one in front of it cannot move, goes around it. This one comes forward, and the other one's stuck. So that's going to be them. That was their motion. These four are all going to make attacks on Solstice.
So they're all marching in order, and then they just turn and stab.
Yes.
All at the same time.
Basically, yes.
Do they,
My love!
do they roll one attacks together, or do
No.
they all roll separate?
They're
Each roll
small,
separate
right?
Okay.
They're still big, regular
Often.
size.
But I mean, there were 3. It was a 3-foot doorway to let them out.
They are
So-
small.
Oh, 3,
Okay, they're small.
I mean, they're as big as Cade.
So first one is 7 and 21 to hit.
7 does not. 21 does.
4 bludgeoning. Second is 8 and 14 to hit.
The 4. No, neither of those do.
Third is 23 and 17 to hit.
Both of those do.
10 bludgeoning. Last one is 10 and 13 to hit.
No.
Okay. So they've all slammed at you with their arms and then regained their line.
You know your mistress is dead.
March. 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 March.
I'm very curious.
That'll bring us to top of the round, Percy.
Oh, shit.
Monsieur Val.
Well,
And because we've had a fun time of just showing everybody what things are and look like,
Show me.
yes, maybe this will work. Let's see. Does that work?
Tin soldier. Yeah, I see.
Aw.
Circle. That is cute.
Look at the mustache. Don't
Read all the stats.
Mustache.
Absorb the info.
osmosis.
I think we could.
okay, I'm gonna
The
shoot
weapon?
at the drum, I guess.
Okay.
You're gonna do what?
Shoot the drum. I can still see it from there.
Actually, Solstice. I apologize. Add 6 to the damage that was there before.
Okay.
Thank you.
We kill the drum, and then just the tin soldiers just go crazy with murder.
That's the only thing that was keeping them in line.
Literally.
7.
Hits.
I don't even have to attack.
6.
All right.
Once we take it
No,
now.
I think once we get our long rest
The
in.
drum skips a beat, and it's almost as if the motion slows down, but it continues. It's looking a little worn out.
And then Cosmo. 5, 10. That's 40, right?
Yeah, 40 would be right there.
Okay, Cosmo's gonna move there, and it's gonna do a hop.
He has a 45.
Skipping a jump.
It's 40, yeah.
Give me rolling.
Do a roller.
Rolling.
20, 23 hit.
That's too high.
Try again.
You hit too good
4 damage.
for 4 damage.
Do you want to roll with advantage to see if you get a crit?
Sure. Nope.
Okay. Cool. Anything else?
That's me.
Drum's looking real bad. That's going to bring us down to Kate.
Kate is going to decide to, we'll try again. And he'll fire the short bow again.
Yay.
Who are you firing at?
The drum.
Okay.
I have advantage?
Yeah, that's
very fine.
That's right.
That you put on it.
No, I did.
That you put on it.
Oh. They were saying Kate did it. I was like, I did that.
23 to hit it.
That hits.
Trying to remember what the damage on a short bow is. 26
26.
plus
Plus your dice.
for 5 damage.
You pierce the skin of the drum, and it keeps trying to beat for a second, but the sound comes out muffled until it slows and just lands on the ground with its arms.
And then blood and viscera starts pouring out of the hole.
No, it's more beetles.
No? Oh, okay. Oh, not World of Dark.
All of the soldiers are stunned.
They're stunned.
But it looks like they are going to keep moving soon.
They're stunned.
I
Push them back into their boxes and close the door.
am going to short bow away, pull out my. Hold on, let me see what's on the character sheet.
Like, what do I have?
Pull out my hand drum, and I'm going to try to start playing my hand drum
Ooh.
to see if I can get them to respond to me in any way.
Okay. Roll a performance check.
The most
Ooh.
important performance check
Of your life.
Is that from something?
24?
Damn.
They all still appear to be stunned, but are marching again. In place.
Guys, I think I'm onto something here.
Move back to their cages.
Or we
I
could bring our
start-
little army with us.
I turn to see if they match any of my movements.
As you turn to the side, all of them turn to the same direction that you turn.
I do a quick little dance with my feet to see if they mimic. It was worth a shot.
Yeah, we're not trying to start a dance troupe. We're trying to put them back in the boxes.
It seems as you watch them, they don't have a lot of movement. They're just like, they have an up-down deal going on. The fancy footwork's not going to work, but they do keep the beat.
All right.
No tap dancing.
I would
Start
like
shoving them in
to
their hooks.
guide them back into their little houses.
Okay, give me another performance check.
Okay. That one's a 15.
It takes you about 5 minutes.
Mm.
Are the rest of you going to let him?
I'm helping shove them.
Use your head.
I can't.
I'm trying to push them in there.
Just trying to figure out.
Isn't it? Concentrate.
All of them,
It's from a wand.
all of them that have the ability to move, as you kind of puzzle box them towards where they go, you're able to maneuver them back into their huts.
And I would like Jiltra, while they're taking care of that, I want Jiltra, if I can, to be watchful of our 6. So I'm going to turn around and make sure nothing's going to sneak up on us and the children.
Nothing seems to be entering this space yet.
Oh, I miss music.
You are, Solstice, able to break them out of the webs with some forceful motion.
Just kicking them.
Just fold them in half.
Push them back in.
You out of combat.
Oh, excellent.
I pick up and fully kiss on the mouth, Cade, and then hold him up. Go, brilliant!
Thank you. May I be set back down now?
Oh, yes. I put you on the stairs so you were like a little bit taller than me.
And I put the drum away.
Going. There
I didn't know
is,
you had that.
Many tricks, just not my favorite instrument. It's still, after today, not my favorite instrument.
I just mean like you wear no pants and a small waistcoat. So where was it? Sorry.
Watch this. And I reach into the waistcoat of holding and I pull out a full set of bagpipes.
Nice.
More music, yes!
Oh, you got that. Where was it? Where was the endless pouch before?
It was in the...
Hair and Gaunt have some very special abilities.
Yes.
There are two doors. There are two doors exiting this room, as well as the staircase going up. So there's one door that's on the landing that Percy's next to, and one door on the ground level going this way.
Where are the other kids?
They're kind of spread out all around the place.
Okay.
Why don't you tell us where to go and we'll go that way?
Up or out?
It's like a choose your own adventure book. Or are you too old for
Only
those
the
as well?
adventure is real.
No, I like those. We don't get a lot of books here, though.
Have you ever read Lore of LaRue? It's a particular favorite of mine. The Benlin character is very attractive.
Oh, I didn't really like that book very much. It seemed anticlimactic.
They did kill the bandits, kind of.
The satyrs are my favorite part of that one.
Yes. But I feel like
I liked the fighter that got turned into a wolf.
Yeah,
They,
she was very
discourage
beautiful.
children.
There
I
was a
think the
furry
bard
one.
making his friend murder his other friends was a bit extreme for a children's book.
That was very dark.
I liked the furry one.
The
Which
kitty
one was
cat?
that?
The cat.
Was there a cat?
They dance, dance.
A fearsome fool of the cat, yes.
Okay, so if we go through that door, and he points to the one on the ground floor here, it goes into the cupboard and the kitchen. If we go up the stairs, it goes into the workshop, another workshop, and it'll go up to her study. And, well, I think her room from there.
Where do we know where her sister might be?
Someone asked us to go in the kitchen.
She's been in the study. But Mishka's in the kitchen.
Mishka's in the kitchen.
And I
Okay.
think there's some
I'll
other
pod the
people
kitchen
trapped
door.
in there too.
To the kitchen.
I
Jeltra's in
will-
the kitchen.
I will stick my head back into our apple friend who's being slowly consumed. It's like, you take care of Mishka. We're going to go up and try and kill Bavlor. And then go to the study.
I can't get her out.
Why?
I need your help.
Why?
She's chained.
Okay, just you have the rest of your lives. Just start sawing away at the chain. We have a hag to kill, and then we'll come back and help you.
I'm scratching at the kitchen door.
Okay, but
There
I'm
are
not
people
gonna
who
get
need
very
our
far.
help first.
What if she gets away?
Surely the hag cowers in fear now.
She might
She
be sleeping.
must sense the brutal death of her sister.
Wouldn't that mean she would flee?
Yeah, so she's probably already fled, so let's free the other people.
Where's
Cody crosses his arms and follows the rest of the party. He's not happy.
Wolf
Sacrifice
Jeltra?
is noted.
Wolf Jeltra wonders where the unicorn, the male unicorn, might be in this whole
yeah,
mess.
Jojo does make a good point. We should look for stables or something.
Indeed, Eldon needs our help.
Are none of us could? I'm gonna save that for after party.
No, nobody wants to crank the crank.
Dang it! It's like a button. A button.
You know,
It's
remember
sure
the
to be
dirty
bad.
laundry?
It's sure to be bad.
No hog cranking here.
Moths cluster around a lantern that hangs from the ceiling in the middle of the hallway, casting flitting shadows on the walls. The hall contains 3 sliding doors, and a heavier hinge door stands at the opposite end.
Yeah.
Light.
I hold up. I kind of hold up a little shiny thing for reflecting your light.
4 of the moths come off to the shiny thing, but then once they get to it, they block the reflection, and then they nothing.
Hey, moth buddies, hey. And I hold up like a little, like a handkerchief.
Light.
What do they like
To eat.
Yeah, to eat.
I pull out one of the stones that I have that's like magical light. Does it like a permanent like glow on it?
All of the moths come and swarm this light and still just go light.
Hey, you guys want to get some even more light? Okay, talking to moths is pointless. We can move on.
Hey, Cody.
I approach the first door.
They just mix in with all the other moths around me.
They like follow it down as they crawl down your body and get to the light on the floor, and you still just hear light, 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 light.
I sometimes wonder if being able to speak with animals is as useful as I thought it would be.
You gotta get intelligent animals.
No, it's just like when he was picking his life choices, and like, you know what I mean? It's
You know
like,
what? I'm gonna try this.
I really wanted to speak to animals, and it is.
Not all it's cracked up to be.
It's sorely disappointing.
Yeah.
Did you cast it again?
Huh?
Did you cast it again?
It lasts for an hour, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are y'all doing here?
It's a ranger ability too.
I'd like to smell at the doors to try and discern which one is to the kitchen.
As you look at the doors and sniff at them, it's clear that all of this space smells like food, some of which is rotting and whatnot. You are in a pantry.
I don't like it.
Each of the doors to the side lead to storage.
Oh, okay.
The heavy door at the end has a distinct smell of fire and warmth, so that would be the kitchen, likely.
I'll scratch at that one.
Open the door.
Okay, so leaving all the other doors here?
Well, we check them all. If they're all storage, I wouldn't go.
You checked them all?
Yeah.
Okay.
No stone unturned.
I am a great proponent of unturned stone.
The doors on your right side hold boxes of junks, mundane bric-a-brac. If you go through the door on the left side,
Ooh.
whole group of moths surround this mass of some sort of shape, and upon the door opening and the reveal of light in the hallway, all of them fly in a mass out the door to start to circle around, dimming the light within the hall. And revealed behind them is a figure that you recognize.
Is that a creepy fucking doll?
It looks like a pig from my end.
It's a little pig.
Recall
Hey.
at the carnival the 3 strange bandits you saw.
Oh,
And this one is Sow Pig.
so
She is ensconced in moth silk.
does she seem to be conscious?
As a reminder of what she looks like,
So big.
So she's wrapped up.
Repetitive.
she's the one on the ground.
Oh, she has a magnifying glass for her face.
Yeah.
She's got a pig mask.
Could you move the cursor,
Is
please?
she awake or in case, like, can't tell?
She emerges from this silk cocoon
Oh,
and says to all of you,
Why have I been disturbed?
what? We don't need to take her out, right? She hasn't done anything.
Do you pose a threat?
Does Granny have a task for me?
She's dead.
Sleep.
she's dead. Go ahead and roll sleep.
Sleep.
I'd like to point out that she did help the hag
No,
kidnap
like,
people.
I'm telling her to sleep.
You're commanding her?
Well, like, does
Are you
Granny have a
casting
task? And I'm saying that
spell?
that's what the task was.
He said,
Yeah, I know.
she's dead. You are all a threat.
Oh boy.
Her arms come up as she readies to strike. And that is where we'll end tonight. Thanks so much for joining us for another episode of the Mighty Misfit Menagerie with Wild Beyond the Witchlight. We appreciate all of y'all being here. Thank you so much for the inspiration. Rockelman, I'm so sorry. You were so kind, and I still had a D8 that I didn't get to use. My bad. But I got the D12 and the D6 out there. With that, we would also like to thank Rockelman again as one of our patrons. But thank you to the rest of our patrons as well. Sparky, Dossie, Daniel, Rio's mom, Alistair, Sean, Rockelman a third time, because Rockelman's great. Death's Grasp, Eric Fox, and Meepo, as well as the masked DM. With that, we are also working on some more videos. I'm still editing our Blood Sands combat to be able to post that on YouTube. So hopefully in a couple weeks we'll have that up. We'll be getting all of the additional awards for that announced so we can get those sent out to y'all. And some making of videos to try and get, tutorials for anybody else that's interested in creating a D&D screen. And,
Coulter felt that he wasn't busy enough. So he just kept adding on stuff he wanted to.
I had my kickball championship yesterday. We won, by the way. Need to say that on stream. But now I need more things to do on Saturdays. And with that, we will come up with the tagline.
Eventually.
See you guys soon.
See you guys in a half an hour for Candlekeep Mysteries. Bye-bye.
Stay tuned.